As mayor of the city of Plano, Texas, I became disturbed with the amount of incivility that seemed to make its way into the public discourse and penned a column on the subject for my Cityside feature in the Plano Profile magazine. The response I received from the article was overwhelming and gratifying in that 247 to 3 supported the need for increased civility in our society. Some of the responses I received went as follows. Thank you for encouraging everyone to give a few moments thought to civility. Keep up the good work you're doing and please continue to the dialogue about civility. And your article should be printed in the Plano Star-Courier, the local newspaper, for more people to read, and maybe, just maybe, it would have a positive effect on the general public. I, like many Americans, have been thinking about this subject lately as we've witnessed the height of incivility demonstrated in our national election process. To me, it's a sad state of the union. When I addressed the subject of incivility in public discourse, in addition to the positive responses that I received from the citizens, the Plano Star-Courier did offer an editorial supporting the plea for civility, citing their own stand on the subject by adopting a policy not to print letters to the editor that included personal attacks. It is my opinion that people want to be treated right, and more importantly, they want to treat others right. But many have fallen victim to the eye for an eye myth. Because he treated me badly, or because I don't like what he did, it's okay for me to treat him badly. It's been said that it's nice to be nice to nice people. But I contend that the real test of one's character is to be nice to those who aren't so nice, and by the way, they're the ones who need it most. That's the key to changing our society back to one of civility. At a recent get-together hosted by my friend Chip Bell, we were discussing service. Chip is a noted author on the subject and travels around the country speaking about service. One of the other guests said, "Chip, with all the traveling you do, you must have some interesting bad service stories." Chip very matter-of-factly responded, "I've never had bad service. I always get great service." Of course, we thought he was kidding, but he went on to describe what I coined as his "the service you get is equal to the service you give" philosophy. He told us how he enthusiastically greets every person he comes across in the same way he would greet one of us, a good friend. The bond is formed, and maybe not all that amazingly, they respond the same way. I tried it one morning under some adverse conditions. As I passed through airport security at 5:30 a.m., the surly-looking young lady barked, "Is that your briefcase?" "Sure," I replied. "Would you like to take a look at it?" She said, "Wow, you sure are friendly this early in the morning." "It doesn't cost me more to be nice," I told her. She immediately cheered up and said, "Boy, I wish more people were like you." I suggested that it may be if she and I worked at it, we could convert some of the other people. The sparkle came to her eyes, and she said, "Hey, that might just work." So here's my plea to you, inspired by my friend at the security checkpoint. Become an advocate of Chip's philosophy with a minor variation. The civility and friendliness you get is equal to the civility and friendliness you give. Test it out the next time you encounter a surly TSA agent and everywhere else you go. It just might work for you too. I'm John Longstreet with another edition of the Longstreet Beat. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.